We can have all the fun we want with these video games. This showcase. Fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who was blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shields.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Non-stop blows. Shoulder to the stomach.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Going up,
Fighting out, hammering away with punches to the face.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Launched into the air with a back body drop.
Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
He gets into the ring.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man. Lift off from the top rope.
Going for the pin. Title on the line. Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
How'd he do that?
Ooh, great anticipation.
Insulting.
calculating the next move here.
All the way down.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins. Watch out!
Diving clothesline.
Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Legs caught.
Spine buster.
Just mounted with punches and
a stomp to the gut. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he has dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Moves from the ring to the outside.
The champ delivering when it counts.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. From the top. Elbow drop.
Reigns really having his way right here.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's your answer.
Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief.
That is the spear. Champ close to ending it here. The cover.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from...
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team.
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with...
Escape and a takedown.
Beginning stages of Bloodline War Games. The original crew takes on the new blood. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
And overbearing us.
Uso splash.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game. One wicked attack after another. And you can tell there are cruel intentions in mind right now.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone. Stop after stop after stop.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns
Launching.
elbow drop.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker.
Top rope.
Just burying their opponent with that trash can.
Jey can seal it here.
Headed back to the high red district.
The next entrant coming to even up the odds.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being. Uso splash.
Will Jey take advantage?
Elbow drop. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Up high,
Cross body from the top.
insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. And Tangaloa gets cut down there. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, "Yeah."
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and news top rope.
And it's Jey Uso.
Will Jey end this?
Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Caught with a lariat. Clothesline! Off with their head. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more.
From the top. Oh, my God.
Drop kick to the face. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and having friends and foes in the cage.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And a live crowd doesn't get any hotter than this. On the edge of their seats and then some. Ooh.
Hip drop.
I've been witnessing that.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tangaloa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tangaloa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tangaloa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Even in the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance.
Oh, nasty stop to finish it off.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. That'll be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. One.
Now looking at Jey.
And that can vanquish Tama. Man, earth-shattering. Jey nailed all of it.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Oh my God, a clothesline.
Escapes out of that attack.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage. And he turned it around. Super kick! Jey looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, Tama Tonga came prepared for this matchup.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Being placed onto the top rope.
Things could get...
Oh, Sami Zayn setting up something spectacular here, looking for the home run.
Sami Zayn from up top.
Brainbuster on the top turnbuckle, my gosh!
Oh my goodness. That's gonna sting.
That was vicious.
Crucial moment for Tangaloa. Down with the Samoan drop.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and you know he won't quit.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now. And that was an effective attack, guys.
Big elbow drop.
Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash. Bang! Climbing up the wall now. crazy.
On the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. And now the new tribal chief. So
Meanwhile, we have Sami Zayn.
is Zayn closing this out?
DDT.
Talk about devastation.
He might be the smartest man in the ring right now, ensuring himself a bit of an edge.
And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He was absolutely dead on his feet. And the entrance of the last competitor means that War Games has officially begun.
It's hard to believe that what we just saw was the appetizer to the main course. These competitors are more than hungry. They're starving for war, starving for supremacy. This is War Games.
Top rope.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Climbing the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense in this. Top rope. Splash. Jimmy might have just finished things.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Top rope. Splash.
Will Jay end this? And fire lariat.
Big boot. And a stomp to the gut. Right in the breadbasket. He's tied up.
Samoa drop. Incredible.
Then we see Tonga Loa. Up on their shoulder.
Samoan driver. And down for the count.
He's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do?
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cave.
Top rope. Completely missed the mark there. Big forearm. Spear. Will Jay take advantage? That's going to keep Sikoa down.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. Here's the cover. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
Look out. Looking helpless right now.
Wear down your opponent. And a stop to the gut, too.
The elbow connects.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
You saw that being telegraphed.
You can see all the brutality the original Bloodline team has dished out. Everyone. Here's the cover. Is it an elbow?
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes. Forearm's going to cut off the wind.
Putting his opponent to sleep with the
Sami Zayn.
Got to find a way out of the guillotine. We're not going to last long while we're bridging out.
incredible.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Boom. Oh, here we go.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT.
Jay is down and out.
Whoa, just in time.
I thought this thing was over.
Kick and again to the back of the head. Oh, strong impact.
Any one of these attacks,
This is it. He could put him away right here.
just top rope. So splashed by Jay. Will Jay end this?
2. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has
Here
fallen.
are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original Bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's...
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Prophet's night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Prophets possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
Their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, and a combined weight of 4.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party for Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. Ripped in the hard way.
Relentless aggression coming from Haku here.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Nasty kick to the face.
Haku has him lined up.
He's able to reverse it. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Already he's taken on some damage. Oh, what a headbutt.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
No. What a crossbody.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Looking for something big here from the top.
Elbow drop! Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Legs up.
Headbutt to the gut! Whoa. Oh. Tama Tama with a devastating assault.
This is where Dawkins will be tested. Gotta find a way back in this.
This is getting into dangerous waters here.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Propped up in the corner, right into a big boot. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads. Oh, straight forearm. Running knee. Tama way up high. Tag, here we go.
From the top, down.
Another ascent to the top. Not showing up high. Cross body.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. From the top,
Diving headbutt.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Yeah, Tama's on a roll now. Take off.
Piercing elbow. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
And he's looking for it again. Hit.
Oh, look out.
Finds the target.
Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Flashback!
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE.
There's the cover!
And the count doesn't even begin.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
And he saw that coming from Montez. Boom! Tama creates an opening for himself.
Oh! Big forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Stiff headbutt. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Incoming!
Big splash.
The Profits are down and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
He scores a fall early on.
And Tama channeling his energy here.
Got him in the corner now.
Boom! Tama carrying the momentum in this match.
Montez is definitely in peril here.
Looking to go up high. Once more, set it up!
Splash! And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
There's two. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the tribal chief. Is Roman Reigns still your tribal chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase
will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar...
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Grinding your way through the Bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
Head Shrinkers.
It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition. Ooh! Ah, kick!
Nasty kick. Dropping the elbow. Piercing elbow drop.
Elbow drop!
The fight has been taken to Fatu.
Fatu has run into a roadblock.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taken them all on.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. Roman cannot be stopped here.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all Bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will only be won with a clear mind. A focus on the opponent.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Will it be? This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Reigns hits it!
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
What a spear by Reigns! Fatu's down, and he might be out.
2 count. That's it. It's over. Fatu's taken out of this gauntlet match.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left.
It's on now. Peter Maivia is entering the gauntlet.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. Maivia gets stonewalled. And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Big counter from Reigns. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God.
What a shot. Ooh. Devastating kick.
Big elbow drop. And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
That's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Well-placed kick. The head of the table with a thunderous power bomb.
And not done yet. What a Samoan drop.
Attack after attack is smothering Peter Maivia.
Maivia is on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring. And a stomp to the gut.
He thinks he has it. He gets the shoulder up at two.
Just barely, but it counts. Oh!
Ooh, well measured.
Look at this raw power.
Into the pin attempt. Two. Barely kicks out.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Oh, he saw it.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance. What a boot.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Just grounding and pounding.
Oh, ouch. Honing in on the arm.
He's looking defenseless at this stage.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
And he goes crashing to the outside. He's headed up high. Up all the way down to the floor.
Crashed and
Spear by Reigns.
Reigns got all of it.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. From the top.
Piercing elbow.
Maivia isn't being given a chance to breathe.
yeah, Maivia is having trouble fighting back.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
And more action like that might allow Maivia to get the job done. Sidewalk slam.
Does he get it here? Peter Maivia has been defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Still early in the night as there are a lot of contestants yet to enter the gauntlet.
Next in the gauntlet is Nia Jax. This should be interesting.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Bam! By Reigns! This could put a stop to Nia.
Cover! Two! Oh, kicks out, kicks out!
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn. Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
And Roman might just have more in store. And into the corner he goes. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
In a well-timed counter.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Turn it with flapjack.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Up and down. What a slam.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Nia's struggling, but still capable of a comeback.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Reigns hits it.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Is it enough? The cover!
There's two. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Amazing kick out. You cannot help but be impressed by Nia Jax's fortitude here tonight.
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns. She's being derailed here. Roman's on a roll here.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Roman Reigns doing what he does best. Just stomping the hell out of his opponent.
I don't think his opponent's safe here. Kill the headlights. Bang! Drive by.
Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Spear! No coming back from Reigns after that.
Nasty stop to finish it off. She's just taken so much damage to this point.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. I don't know if she can turn it around.
You can see it in these superstars' faces.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Ooh. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Ooh. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Ooh. Rapid fire shots. Neither superstar backing down.
Oh, jeez, looking absolutely rocked.
Gosh.
Ooh.
Reigns with a Superman punch.
Here comes Reigns. Spear. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
The tribal chief taking a moment to compose himself.
Looks more like taking a moment to gloat. Reigns hits it!
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Making way toward the top rope. From the top. Elbow drop. Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Though I don't see Nia struggling much longer. Sky high.
Oh, body on body.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice. Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, man. Ooh. Slips away just in time. Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Positioning the arm for a big leg drop.
Reigns. This could be over right here. Powerbomb.
That could finish off Roman.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
And Nia Jax is astonished that she didn't close it out with that one. Superman punch!
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now. Bam!
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Ooh. Oh, perfect kick.
Boom. Strong kick. My goodness. Catches the kick.
Dragon screw.
Oh, man.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Spear by Reigns.
Reigns got all of it. Drops the elbow. Hitting the elbow drop.
Will it be? And that ends Nia Jax's time in this gauntlet match.
I don't even know the entry pool at this point, but I know we got fights for days left in this one. It's The Rock who is up next in this gauntlet match.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. Just rubbing salt in the wound now. And now The Rock is being dismantled.
The OTC putting the final boss in his place at every turn right now. Big elbow drop. Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Oh!
He really felt the impact on that one. Falcon arrow.
Oh! Stomping. Ouch!
Line. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here. And a stomp to the gut, too. What a spear by Reigns. The Rock just got checked in. Cover.
2. He kicked out at 2.
Okay, this crowd just got the hairs on their arms raised as the most electrifying man in all of entertainment is still in this.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down. 2. Puts him down, and it's over. The Rock's opportunity just ripped out of his hands.
And we've only just begun. Buckle up. We got 5 more entries slated for action.
Here's Yokozuna, ready to shake things up in this gauntlet. Yokozuna down is hard enough, and keeping him down is going to be a monstrous task.
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight.
Carries right into the swift chop block.
Crushing the knee there.
And now Yokozuna is getting beaten down.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Oh! 2 Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Ooh! Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Oh! Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Ooh!
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And Yokozuna got caught cold there, not the way he planned it.
Yeah, Reigns came looking to prove his dominance, and he's doing just that right now.
And quick getting the arm up.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count. Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
he goes. The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
But Yokozuna can't allow this burst to hinder him.
And he slides him back to the mat. Oh, kick right in the face. He could pin his opponent right here. And that's it. Yokozuna is out of this gauntlet match.
The war rages on. 4 more combatants await the call to fight.
Look who's entering the gauntlet. Jey Uso's ready to take this whole thing.
Rocket kick.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Elbow drop.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
They're going for an early pin. And they kick out at 2.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Reigns got all of it.
Is it enough? The cover! 2. That's it. Jey Uso's been eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match.
And here comes Jacob Fatu, bringing everything he's got to this gauntlet match.
He's going for the pin. 1 count and he gets his shoulder up.
Tried to make short work of things. Oh, God. Boot!
Nice.
Shoulders down. And that was only a 1.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Kick right to the face.
He goes for the cover. Not quite there yet.
Tried for it early. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that.
That was too close for comfort.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver one more time. Shoulders down. No, he pops the shoulder before 3. Not yet. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Into a powerbomb. Roman being the aggressor.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation. Just punishing their opponent. Just disrespect.
And he goes for the pin. A kick out before 3.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer? Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. And that blow has him wavering. Cover. Shoulders are down. And he kicks out at 2.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Reigns is picking up steam.
What a match. What a match. And well-timed maneuver there.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Cover. 2 count. It's all over for Jacob Fatu. No match for the gauntlet.
And now with just 2 more entrants to go in this gauntlet, anything can happen.
Oh, this is interesting. Alpha getting in on this gauntlet action.
And as we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
Roman's on a roll here.
Alpha's getting shut down at every turn.
Reigns to the outside.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Lift off.
Countered right into a power slam.
Roman managing to get some control back now.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Reigns hits him!
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Just mounted with punches and not, oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
I don't know if Alpha can withstand much more of this.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself. I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
Wow!
Down to the power bomb.
The tribal chief oozing disdain for his opponent.
His body is showing the effects of this match. Oh, he's in a bit of agony now. Alpha had that well scouted.
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check.
Could be what Alpha needed to ignite a rally.
From way up.
Double axe handle connects.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Alpha's got to start turning the tide somehow. And a stomp to the gut.
Just pounding away. Just grounded and pounded.
Boom! Roman is in the zone and letting the...
Oh, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Does he have him here?
He got him. Alpha's been knocked out of the gauntlet.
This has been an odyssey. And now it comes down to the final entrant. And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table. Corner and a couple back elbows to follow.
Tama is losing grasp of this match now.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
A kick out to stay alive.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Reigns got all of it. Here it is.
Now the pin. That's it, and Roman Reigns has done it.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head